icon of the sport, Paul Bunyan's axe stands tall as the prize for the game we have today. A battle that puts the spotlight on these two great institutions as we wait to see who will walk out with a sharp piece of hardware. Welcome to Huntington Bank Stadium, home to the Minnesota Golden Gophers. As we'll see a squad from the Big Ten, the Wisconsin Badgers, taking on the 22nd ranked team in the land, the Minnesota Golden Gophers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by a couple of legends, and yes, we do use that term loosely. David Pollack from the University of Georgia and former Gator Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get down to the field. On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. So Minnesota's offense takes the field to start this game off. A ton of classic finishes in this storied rivalry. Wisconsin won a tight game a year ago.
And that means so much to the fan base. It doesn't matter what the score was, but winning Paul Bunyan's axe. You might score 6 points. Their fans have been smiling, they've been laughing, they've been celebrating for 365 days, and they want to do it for a whole nother year.
No doubt. And listen, in rivalry games, I know it sounds stupid, but you can't throw out the record because the emotion runs deep.
Turning it on! Out across the 30 and out of bounds at the 33, and that's what you're looking for when you're backed up in your own territory.
Well, I know the tight end did some good things after the catch, but got to give the quarterback credit, too, for the location of the throw. Because he put it out in front of his big man, he was able to make and accelerate, creating some distance there between him and the defense.
And the Golden Gophers now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Now the play fake. Gets it out quickly. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43. The Golden Gophers are moving quickly down the field. They'll try the right side. This defensive front just ran free in the backfield. He'll lose 3. Couldn't get him blocked on that last one. Now it's 2nd and 14. Just a short pass to the tight end. And he broke 1 tackle on the way to a solid pickup there.
It's so important that this offense is able to stay on schedule. And what that means is keeping third downs manageable. That last completion to the tight end accomplished just that. Really nice play.
Back to throw, it's Duggar. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. And the Golden Gophers will call on their punt team. Looks as if they might have a little something going on that drive, but they'll have to kick it. Cover guys do their job, and they get him stopped at the 22-yard line. The Badgers offense will try to get something going with their first possession. First down. Rush is on him. That's caught. It's Marshall. And he was knocked down immediately. Very short pickup on that one. And here comes the offense on 2nd down. The give to the back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Somebody needs to make a play here. It's 3rd and long from the 26. From the gun, wants to pass. He lobs one high down the left side. And he's got it at the 30. And he's brought down after making the big catch, but not before he picks up more than 40. They'll give it to the back. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And that play shows you really what this defense is about. It's a difficult one to attack. They're really good. One of the best in the country. They come at you from all angles. So I'm interested to watch. How do you mix up the play calling? How do you keep the defense off balance? Because they are a good one.
It's a makeable field goal from the 29-yard line. Let's see how aggressive they are on 3rd and long. Here's the pressure on the shovel. Oh, he's got some space. That'll be enough for a first down, and they've got it at the 16-yard line. And the Badgers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. From the red zone, he's going to throw it. Those two not on the same page. It's incomplete. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? They'll try the run. They get him on the ground, but not before he rumbles all the way to the 5. The Badgers have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. He wants to throw it. Lets it fly. Touchdown, Wisconsin. Fitted in the window for the score. Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And the extra point makes it 7-0. That dude's really big. How in the world did they lose him?
Because down here he does a lot of blocking, and you play a lot of man coverage in the red zone. And what do? Peek in the backfield. And you lose the big fella. I don't know how he lost that big of a guy, but he lost him.
Together here as they start from their own 21. Leaves it with the back. Defense there to stop him after a gain of 1 to the 22. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Makes the catch. It's Lanier. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
And what a job by the defense. Seeing the quarterback throw the football, break on the football, no space allowed. As soon as he catches it, defender meet ball carrier and gets him on the ground.
Looks to me on that deep ball like he was forcing it a little bit. You got to be careful as a quarterback. You're not trying to outduel the other guy who just threw a touchdown pass. You're just trying to win the game. So just execute the plays. The ball goes to who it's designed to go to. If that means you got to turn around and hand it off, then that's what you got to do. But I think on that last deep ball, QB forcing it a little bit.
Power football with the run. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Looking to fire. That's reeled in. It's Barry Johnson. And after the tackle, we are headed to the end of the first quarter. As we come to the end of the period, Wisconsin has the lead. And we've reached the end of one. Before we move on, let's take a look at our stats so far. So they had a chance to talk over this 3rd down play to open the period. Looking to throw for it. Fires to the tight end. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. And the Badgers will try to pin them back with the punt. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. Able to keep them from getting a return, and the ball goes out of bounds. They're going to mark it right around the 20. The Minnesota offense is headed back onto the field. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. 2nd down coming. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Dropping back, it's Duggar. Here's a heat. Pass is incomplete, and by this stage of his career, you'd think a junior quarterback might take a little better care of the football.
Hey, when you speed quarterbacks up like this, you hurry their thought process, they're going to make mistakes. That was a mistake there. Throwing into double coverage, obviously not something you want to do. Could have been worse. Nice job by the defense.
Quarterback making adjustments. Pulls it in. It's Lanier. And he's marked down right there, but a good pickup, and it'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield on first down. Takes a hit as he fires. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion. They're dealing with a second and long. Out of the gun, the inside give. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's third and long. Bringing the heat. Caught over the middle. It's Lanier. Really nice job there by both guys, the throw and the catch, to work that defense and get the first down. The Golden Gophers are on the move. Looking to throw on first down. Fires to the wideout. A strike downfield. Ripping off the huge gain down to the 17-yard line. This first half of offense won't go on the highlight reel so far, but starting to get things moving. It's first and 10. Wrestled to the ground, but he's inside the 10 and down to the 9. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. The run from the shotgun. They went right back to him, and this time the defense was all over him. Nothing to show for that run. Looking for a man. It's Duggar. Wide out trying to get it in. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it first and goal.
Well, a field goal kicker can step away from the net and go sit down, grab some water. They're not going to need him just quite yet. That was a great play call. Throwing the ball on third and short in field goal range. They get the...
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Golden Gophers! Extra point here will tie the game. Precision blocking up front created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
And good work by the coverage team to knock down the return man. And Wisconsin has its offense back on the field. Didn't get anything done, 3 and out on their last series. They'll try to find a rhythm here. And he'll lose yardage on this play. Loses 2 yards. Great job by the defense. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's second and 12. The play action fake. And down he goes back at the 3.
Well, the defense has the opponent backed up in their own end, and they are pinning their ears back, getting after the quarterback. You see the athleticism and the speed they have up front as they're able to notch that sack.
They stop him short, and we'll have a big fourth down coming. The Badgers will send out the punt unit. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. And the returner will be knocked down. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. First play of the drive, wants to throw. That's caught. It's McNeil. He gets a little bit of work done. He goes out of bounds at the 42. And the Golden Gophers with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Looking for a man. It's Duggar. Quickly complete. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to go up top on first down. It's on target and complete. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the first down. The Golden Gophers with a second and short to keep this drive moving. Tight end now in motion. They'll go up top on second and short. It's complete to the right. There he goes. So close to that end zone. He could almost taste it, but it'll be first and goal for this offense. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. And the Golden Gophers will try to punch it in on first and goal. Quarterback run is part of their game plan. The defense going to stop the clock with the timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. Can the D deny them on second and goal? Calls his own number. He's going to lose a yard on that one. The defense burns their third and final timeout of the half. Third and goal is where offensive coordinators earn their keep. And it's incomplete despite some serious arm strength shown there.
You know, timing is so important in the RPO game, especially on third down. Quarterback and receiver just didn't have it there, and now it's fourth down.
Touchdown, Minnesota! Quick strike through the air for the score.
And that is why timing is so important in the passing game. That is a critical fourth down. Down near the goal line, everything's going to happen quickly. It's got to be a great route. The quarterback has to get rid of it on time and make an accurate throw. Two dudes on the exact same page coming up with a massive touchdown down near the goal line on fourth down.
They'll try to put something together, backed up a bit, starting at their own 13. Wants to throw on first down. Can't make the grab. Quarterback just missed him a little bit. Behind the chains now on second and long. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Throws to the wideout. He put it out there for him, and the senior gave him a chance, but they couldn't make the connection. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on third and long. Right down the middle. Finds his man. It's Barry Johnson. They finally get to him. But what a play there to pick up the first down. Clock stops momentarily for the... Looking to throw on first down. Release to the back. The sure hands, it's Marshall. And he'll have to check his fillings after that lick, but he did get the first down. And the Badgers headed quickly to the line. To the air on first down. Got his man in the middle. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening. Looking downfield on first down. Pressure is all over him, and he can't get it off. Down he goes, and that'll bring us to the end of the first half. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Fellas, Paul Bunyan's axe on the line, and already Minnesota and Wisconsin have given us some stirring moments.
The Golden Gophers will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the second half. Bringing it out. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. Here comes the Wisconsin offense to go back to work. Tight game as we start the third quarter, and we'll see what type of adjustments they made at halftime.
And getting the ball first here, I think, is such a big deal. Like, I get the first chance to make a statement, to make the adjustments, to create some momentum for my squad right here in the third quarter.
Yeah, I think it's so important for this offense to set the tone here early in the second half, to get a nice drive going, build that confidence, and get your defense ready to come on out, get a stop, and change the complexity of this game.
They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Under fire. Trying to escape and get it himself. And he avoids the hit and slides after the short gain. The Badgers will line up to punt it away. They'll look to pin him deep. And the punt team able to smack him to the ground. Minnesota has it back, and the Gopher offense is headed onto the field. Last time they had it, just an aerial assault. Precision execution, moved right down the field and put it in the end zone. Finds the tight end. He's going to be out of bounds, but not before he gets it to midfield. See if they can turn this drive into points. They've got it first and 10 at the 50. He'll pull it on the read. Got the first down and more. And what moves this guy has. The jukes, the wiggles, the squirts just went right past him and picked up the first down. Got a man, it's Lanier. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. All this intensity, all this build-up for an axe. What kind of axe do you have at your place, David?
Well, I have the body spray, but no, this rivalry obviously means so much. He
breaks into the open. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Good job by the receiver there not to run into coverage, but to find a spot that the quarterback can throw him the ball.
Yeah, on those types of routes, Reese, they say if...
Touchdown, Golden Gophers! Grabbed in the end zone to put 6 on the board. They've extended this lead, guys, but sometimes in a rivalry game, you get down and you fight back that much harder.
Man, you've seen crazy comebacks and crazy swings of momentum in rivalry games. You just need that first thing to break your way, Palmer.
And I think it really comes down to their key playmakers, David. They can come back, but these guys need to take ownership. Now's the time. In this type of game, they have got to step up and start making plays.
He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Okay, here comes the Wisconsin offense onto the field. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game, so Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows, better yet, gets a turnover. This game is entirely different.
On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Here comes the heat. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18. And the Badgers will bring the punt team onto the field. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. Now this offense is back on the field. Looking to throw, it's Duggar. Pocket breaking down. And the defense, they've got him at the 27.
Man, a lot of coaches talk about starting the drive positive and a first play that can get you going. The QB just kept backing up and going backwards, and that is not the start to the drive they were looking for.
And the Golden Gophers trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Unloads to the wideout. Got it in the middle, it's Lanier. Snowed under by the defense. Just this side of midfield, the defense trying to rise up on 3rd and short from the 49. They'll try to get it through the air. Quickly out to the tight end. He's got first down yardage across the 50. They'll mark it at the 49. The Golden Gophers come to the line with a new set of downs. Turning it on! Defense needs to regroup as he gets it down to the 26.
When you talk about creating big plays in the running game like this makes the game really easy. Actually, when you've got a guy like this that you can hand it to with this much speed and elusiveness, just hard to bring down in the open field. What a big gain for the offense.
Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. They'll throw again after the incompletion. This one's complete. So an example of a tight end doing a little unheralded work to set up a much better 3rd down situation.
And I like the QB here, Reese. I like the decision where I understand, let's get this football out, let's get some positive yards, and then get to 3rd down, and we can still have a better situation now because we got rid of the football and took the yards that were there.
Looking to throw. The pass falls incomplete, and that'll be the final play of this quarter. That's going to do it for the quarter, and Minnesota has the lead here. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. They'd love to start this quarter off with a touchdown right here. They'll send the back in motion. Back to pass, it's Duggar. Looking to scramble. Touchdown, Minnesota! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. They're now in really good shape to get back into the win column as they extend the lead here late. Oh, and the extra point is blocked. And fellas, I tell you, the Gophers are starting to give the Badgers the business end of that axe.
Yes, they are, Reese. I tell you what, the Gophers taking the lead in this rivalry game late in the ball game. Palmer, they are set up with the way they're built in a good spot.
Yeah, when you think back to all the great games in this, that's the most physical, and so far here, it's been the Gophers being physically dominant in the trenches.
And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge game if he could have held on. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Got it in the middle. It's Barry Johnson. Knocked down at the 26 after ripping off 10 there. They'll snap it from the 26 on first down. Looking to throw on first down. Finds his tight end.
And defensively, this is exactly what you want, right? You got the big lead, so you can play big zone coverages. Just keep the ball in front of you. Keep your eye on the quarterback. Rally to the football. Gang tackle. You're going to win this game.
They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Got a man. It's Dixon. It's a game of first downs, and they've got one out to their own 37. The Badgers look to keep this drive humming. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. The offense very fortunate to get that ball back. And the Badgers have put themselves in dire straits after that last play at 2nd and a mile. And he dropped it. It looked for all the world like that would be a catch, and he just got too excited. 7th play of the drive coming up, and a long way to go on third down. He's looking downfield to throw. And trying to put points on the board on third down. Now they're staring at 4th down. No signs of any kind of kickers. They'll leave the offense out there to try to move those chains. On 4th down, going to the air. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Desperately wanted to keep the ball, but they did not. Scanning the field, it's Duggar. Makes the grab down the middle. And he takes it all the way down to the 10-yard line. An explosive play for this offense. And the Golden Gophers have pushed it inside the 20. Wants to go up top on first down. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels.
Welcome to the frustrating reality of college football. Like, the guy at the quarterback spot, he can just do that. Pull it down, get positive yards, makes the defense have to...
Touchdown, Golden Gophers! And the pummeling has started. They stretch this lead here in the 4th, and now they're closing in on their 9th win of the season.
There's no mercy rule in college football, man. They've got a huge lead here in the 4th quarter. They are still chucking it, and they are still scoring.
33, Wisconsin, 7.
He'll bring it out. It's Lane. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. And Wisconsin has its offense back on the field. They were really aggressive going for it in their own end last time and put them in a tough spot, David.
Yeah, aggressive, reckless. They got to find the balance with this offense to really be productive. And last possession they went for it, they rolled the dice, Palmer, and it didn't work out for them.
Yeah, if you're better on third down moving forward, though, you can keep yourself out of those situations.
Wants to fire on second down. Caught close to the marker. It's Marshall. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. Let's see if they can put the defense on its heels in 1st and 10. Makes the grab. It's Barry Johnson. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. The lone back's got it. Not much to show for it. This defense has kept them bottled up all day. That will take us to the 2-minute timeout, and not much time left for this offense to put together a miracle. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the wideout. Got a man in the middle. And the big gain, and they've got it on the 46. The Badgers have it with a 1st and 10. He'll do it himself. Keeps it and gets the 1st down. Slicing and dicing through this defense, and they've got it down to the 23. The offense set for a 1st down play. Rides the back on the option, the give. Oh, got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Badger. Great job by the back on the option. That running back just had a caravan of blocks. The extra point is blocked. That's a live ball. He can take it back for 2. At this point, a comeback would take one of the biggest miracles in the history of the sport, but they'll line up for the onside kick.
And that's why you've got a lot of receivers on your hands team. Guys, the best hands on your team, so they're able to hop on them.
The Minnesota offense is headed back onto the field. They're in command of this game. Now let's see if they try to rub a little salt in the wound or happy with getting the W.
Yeah, and listen, this makes the post-game handshake fun sometimes. If you do choose to rub a little salt in it and keep chucking and keep scoring, I'm here for it, Jesse. Like, your job is to score points. It's my job to stop it. Keep the foot to the accelerator. Keep trying to play ball.
I agree 1,000%. That's like Steve Spurrier back in the day when I was playing for the Gators. You go and play for him because you want the opportunity to throw the ball. So when you get in the game late.
And the Heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45. The timeout stops the clock with 10 seconds to play.
Timeout, Minnesota.
They already have a comfortable lead, up by multiple possessions, but they're going to go for it here on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Catches it past the sticks and still on his feet. Touchdown, Minnesota! And the stomping has commenced. They built a comfortable lead and trying to hang on for a Week 13 victory.
And you knew this one was over already, but how about an exclamation point to go with it? Another score for this offense. They've had themselves a great day, and the stats just continue to pile up.
Free kick out of bounds. Kicking team.
Ball is coming out to the 40 after that penalty on the kickoff. One more play to pad the stats. Wants to throw on 1st down. He's taking the deep shot. They fought to the bitter end, and the final incompletion puts a wrap on it. And so in this old-school, heated Big Ten rivalry, Paul Bunyan's axe will be headed to Minnesota as the Gophers outlast the Badgers. That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.